What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. Elon Musk has a tumultuous relationship with his father, Errol Musk. And Errol is a South African engineer who, according to Elon Musk, he's a terrible individual. He's committed almost every crime that can be imaginable in South Africa. But one of the things that has occurred is that he is having a second child with his 35-year-old stepdaughter, Jaina Bezonhout. And I know I destroyed her last name. And he's having a lot of kids, and he believes that, you know, his purpose to be on Earth is to have a lot of kids. And so does Elon, right? Elon is out here. He has like 9 kids himself. So now Errol Musk has been making the case. The world needs more Elons, okay? And so now, why not come to the guy who created Elon Musk? And so now you have high-class women who are interested in paying for sperm in order to have more Elons on Earth. Now, Mr. Musk said he has a company in Colombia who wanted him to donate sperm to high-class Colombian women to create, the ability to have a child that is a genius and things of that nature. Now, he said they haven't offered him money, but they've offered him first-class travel, 5-star accommodation, and that sort of stuff. And he says he's interested in doing so. And now here lies the problem with what we're dealing with here, because people feel that genetics alone will solve the problems of producing Elon Musk, or the solution rather. And this is how dumb people tend to be. People think that humans are very similar to, animals. When you want to breed dogs or something like that, it will be much different if we're talking about breeding dogs. If we're breeding dogs, okay, fine. We're breeding dogs, right? So then the dog can be a race dog or a dog show person, and then you can breed them and it comes from the same stock. That makes much more sense if you are also training those dogs in the same light as the parents or horses or whatever. But now, when you look at his early life, Elon Musk has always, despite having a tumultuous household, he's had the best of education. Okay. At 10, he developed an interest in computing and gaming. All right. And he was going to preparatory schools. He went to Pretoria Boys High School. He was in Canada. His mother was from Canada. He did all of these things. He was at Stanford University. So a lot of stuff had to do with the fact of his upbringing. Okay, his experiences. His father was very intelligent. Okay, very intelligent. Although his father might have been a terrible person, he had that particular leadership there. And now what you're trying to discount is these ladies saying, let's remove the father out of the house who created Elon Musk, and I can raise a child by myself and things will come out in the same way. And the answer is no. No. Okay. His dad owned a Zambian emerald mine. He was a property developer. He was an mechanical engineer, pilot, sailor, consultant, property developer. All right. His grandfather, okay, took his family on record-breaking journeys. Like, how can you discount these men in their life and how these people turned out? That's the problem. Whenever you see something, you can say, okay, let's discount the men in his life that helps him become who he is. And we can do it ourselves. How has that worked out for women in the black community who are high earning? Where are black billionaires that come from single parent homes? You might see some in entertainment here and there, but your Robert Smiths, people like that, you don't see it. Okay? How do you nurture these guys? And you want to nurture them without men. What do you expect? Do you really honestly feel like you're going to do that without the same system? You don't even know what system that you ran to create that. And just because you're a rich woman doesn't mean you know how to raise a child to be a genius. Okay? Again, the father was an engineer, very similar role to what you're seeing with Elon Musk in his life. He went to Stanford, for crying out loud. All right? University of Pennsylvania. He actually dropped out of Stanford. And then work ethic. Let me talk about this. To have the genetics is one thing. Work ethic is another. Work ethic. How many rich people have we seen? The Vanderbilts. Horror stories of generation after generation. The succeeding generations are not like the first. You see it with rich people all the time. They're not the same, right? They don't want to work. So now, just because your child is smart, can we now say that, okay, because he's smart, that situation is going to help him become very rich? We can't say that, can we? No, we can't. Because we're not going to know. Is he going to have the same dedication? And a lot of times young men take the effort to work because they see their father doing it. My father had a lot of problems in his life. One thing he was not was fucking lazy. I saw my father get up and go to work. I saw my father, he is a nurse practitioner. I saw him get up and get after it. It made me want to get after it as a young man. So I saw what he did every day. In my personal development and me and the work ethic that I have, I saw my father doing it. I would see my mother get up and going to work. I would see my grandfather getting up at 4 o'clock in the morning. I saw this my entire life, and it was embedded in me that I had to be somebody. Okay? We were relatively, I guess in the terms of the United States, poor, lower middle class. But I saw my father trying to be somebody. Being active, hustling, doing what he's supposed to do. Okay? A lot of idiots in our culture today are lazy. You don't want to work. You don't want to work. Okay? And if the child doesn't have that zeal, that desire to work, to put in long hours, he's not going to become like Elon Musk. And usually a child has to pick that up. It's not just intellect alone. And this is what these people don't understand. You're trying to do it the easy way. Oh, let me get his IQ. Can you teach him those ethics? No, you can't. That's the difference, guys. But guys, it's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again. Another episode of The Celebrity Junk. I appreciate you for all that you do. Subscribe, hit the bell. Check out the first comment at the top. And as you know, the buffoonery remains an all-time high. I'm out.